Ladies and gentlemen, if you... Oh, so much plastic. Sorry. It is time for a StarCraft 2 broadcast. My name is Cubezilla, and I am going to be your host of this game today. Game number 3. What am I doing? Where am I? What is going on? So many candy cane wrappers. It's Christmas time, everybody. Happy holidays. Anyways, game number 3. Let's bring up the names. We have complexities. DRG, Dongre-gu, down in the bottom left of Metalopolis. And in the top right of Metalopolis, we have RGNKiwikaki. Our Canadian versus South Korean. This will be the epic finale of an epic match. Best of 3. Dongre-gu won game number 1. Kiwikaki won game number 2. Let's just see who can pull off game number 3. My vote is on... I don't really know. I love both these players. I love Dongre-gu because he is amazing and just absolutely excellent, and he plays fairly standard Zerg, but he plays it so excellent that it's just very good. And he has a lot of different styles of play. He can go the macro game, or he can go an all-in bust, and that's kind of what he did last game, although it didn't work because Kiwikaki is the boss. And Kiwikaki is always a fan favorite, and it looks like he will be opening with a Forge Fast Expand, which is it could be punished pretty hard depending on how well you wall off. You see, there is a lot of room for Zerglings to run by and do a lot of harass. And Dongre-gu likes to get his speed upgrade pretty quick. You see his gas is piling up. As soon as he gets that 100 gas, he'll pull his drones off and get the speed. That's what he's been doing for the last few games. Let's just see if he decides to do that. He gets his standard 4 Zerglings out. He's going to chase Kiwikaki's probe away. And all will be well. All will be well. Kiwikaki has his Nexus down, and now the wall is starting to be built. You see it's going to be kind of like this. I think there's a gap in there. I think there's a small gap in there. Maybe not. But this probe is going to be being chased away by the Zerglings. Nom 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 nom. Oh, nom 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 nom. This is like Pac-Man with the ghosts again. Split off the 3, leave 1 to get him. That will keep him from putting down any proxy pylons or anything like that, or at least so Dongre-gu will actually know about any proxy pylons. And he's also sending a few to the watchtowers. And he's going to bring these back to do some killing of probes. But in the meantime, another queen is being built, but there is no hatchery at all. No macro hatch, no nothing. He is droning up pretty hard, but I don't know what's going on exactly. I'm not sure why he's not building anything. Oh, there it is! Oh my gosh! How did I not see this? Oh, kaboom! That was the gun to the face. My face is red. Oopsies. Speed is finished for Dongre-gu. In the meantime, his macro hatch is finishing, and that's why... Did Kiwikaki see that? I don't know if he saw it or not. Kiwikaki did not see that. Okay. So... Kiwikaki is in the dark to this macro hatch. Look at the huge drone transfer. That's what he was doing. He was building up a massive amount of drones, and now Dongre-gu is pulling out all the stops. We might see a huge Ling bust or something like that. We don't see any gas coming down for Dongre-gu. He's going to need to prevent anything. He's going to need a macro hatch as well. I don't know. He's... I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but now Kiwikaki knows. Now Kiwikaki's like, oh my god. Pulls out a cigar. Pulls a cigar from his mouth and, oh my god. Oh, gotta put myself... Oops, busy, sorry, busy, sorry. Yes, so now we will be seeing a possible all-in bust from Dongraegu. I'm not sure. He's still... Okay, so he put the drones back on the gas. He's mining his gas. And he's getting one evolution chamber, one roach. He might just be going for another bust. That's kind of what he did last time, and Kiwikaki was able to hold it off. So we'll just see how things go in that regard. Excuse me. Jeez Louise. I paused the game so I could cough. And as soon as I unpaused it, I cough. Anyways. A huge, massive amount of zealots are coming in, but the spine is here, the queens are here, and the zerglings get to surround. Not quite a full surround, but they are doing quite a bit of work. Spine is still poking away, not quite, but the queens are with their long ace arms, and they get a good surround. The wings are going to be able to take out all the zealots. And now, what is coming down the line for Kiwikaki? He has some stalkers. He doesn't have a lot of gateways, and his warp gate research is not quite finished. He's going to be throwing down 4 more gateways. We're going to be a 6 gate out of Kiwikaki. This is going to be definitely needed to hold off any pressure that's coming down the line from Dongraegu. And we are going to be seeing massive amounts of pressure. His 3rd base is up, which is kind of funny to say that this is the 3rd base. I'm used to saying this is the 2nd base, but it's actually the 3rd base in this game. Wahaha. Not very often you see a Zerg player go for a gold expansion like that. And I'm not sure what Dongraegu's plans are. He might be going for like a... he is getting layer. I don't know. And there goes another macro hatch. So I'm not sure. He's floating his Overlord in. He sees all of this, and he knows that coming down the line very soon is going to be a massive 6 gate. So he is not unaware of that. So we'll be seeing exactly what he does to prevent this. I am very interested to see how he holds this off, just because a 6 gate can be so devastating. But with 3 bases and a macro hatch coming up and his lair about to be finished, he has a lot of avenues for defense. So the creep spread is almost already at Kiwikaki's front door, and it's only 11 minutes into the game. Here comes the massive 6 warpins. Okay, here we go. Time for... oh, the cancels the creep tumors. He doesn't want them to be killed off prematurely. And we see a lot of roaches and zerglings popping. Is Kiwikaki going to commit to this? I'm not sure if he has the resources and the units available to do it. He does have 6 gate. The observer now, he's going to be pushing back the creep. But depending, he has quite a bit of sentries with a lot of energy. Depending on the angle of battle, he might be able to pull it off. But Dongraegu is running off of 3 bases, people, with a macro hatch. He has a lot of larvae, and you could see he is building up a humongous army. I don't know if Kiwikaki is going to be able to pull this off, but I said that last game, and he was able to do it. We will just see. It's going to come down to perfect placement. The superior army, I would say, and I'm saying composition-wise, would be Kiwikaki. That's just because of the sentries, and now with the Immortals in the mix to push off those soak-up damage and also deal massive amounts of damage to the roaches. That will be very good. But, ladies and gentlemen, look up here. We have a 4th base going down. 3rd base is already up for Kiwikaki, and he's getting a nice little wall off over here to prevent any run-bys. And that is always important against the Zerg, to get that... there we go! Splits half the army in half. These roaches will definitely go down. The Immortal with its extra range, some great force fields trapping those roaches. They're all going to disappear, except for this one little guy. Well, he decided his life isn't worth that much anyways. Or does he? He escaped. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, there was a run-by down there. I'll have to edit that back, but I'm going to stick up here, watch the main battle. That will be edited back in later, and you're probably watching it right now. I'm just going to put down here. There we go. Chasing the roaches off. Good job. Holding. That's why you build this. More cannons coming down. He's starting 3 base Protoss is pretty devastatingly hard to hold off, but the Mutalisks are on the field. This is exactly what needs to be happening right now. Some harassment to get Kiwikaki on the back foot, and a lot of probes went down right there. Where's his Stalkers? Where's his Stalkers at? I think we were seeing a 2-pronged attack right there. Stalkers are holding off the 3rd base, but the main base is pretty dead. And one Mutalisk gets away with only 9 hit points left. Starting to regenerate already. Kiwikaki is definitely on the back foot, and Donrigu is built. Look how many minerals he has saved up already. Oh, the Stalkers warped in. Great save by Kiwikaki. No more harass from those mutas, at least right now. I might be getting Blink. Blink is on the way. I thought that would be a good decision, but he was about 2 minutes ahead of me. And that's why Kiwikaki is a pro, and I am not. Looks like the armor's going to be moving in for possibly a final battle. The Mutalisks surrounded over the Immortals, doing quite a bit of damage. 5 kills, 9 kills on that one. Epic force field, preventing all of the... Oh, I'm flustered. I'm flustered. The Mutalisks are going to be going in for another side attack as this army gets pushed away. Kiwikaki is doing some damage, but in the meantime, he has to keep his probes alive. He does not want to be losing any more probes. You can see that the workers killed, 24 workers killed, that Donrigu has killed of Kiwikaki's. The creep is being reseeded, but DRG is completely maxed out. But keep in mind, a lot of that is Leans and Roaches, both of which are very cheap, and cheap as in cost and cheap as in they're not that great units. And the Blink Micro is very effective, but look at Donrigu's supply. It is still very high. Kiwikaki is going to have to pull off some magic, and if anyone can do it, Kiwikaki can. 48, 50, 62 Zerglings on the way. Kiwikaki is in a world of hurt right now. The Macro Zerg, the Swarm, is taking over the world. Metalopolis, this building up in the sky, is going, what the hell is going on my roof? A South Korean and a Canadian are battling it out to the death. So many probe kills. So many probe kills. I just don't think Kiwikaki was able to hold off the massive macro style. Last game, DRG went for super all in. Just there was pretty much no coming back from how all in he was. But because he went so macro this time, he's just kind of swarming all over Kiwikaki. The Burrow Micro able to get underneath those force fields, pretty much nullifying all of them. And now the Blink Micro is just going to have to kite away, blink away, keeping the sentries. Oh, they just die so quick. And the Roaches are doing quite a bit of damage. And even though Kiwikaki was upgraded more, Donrigu just had so many units just flowing and flowing and flowing, just constantly rebuilding, always reinforcing. And that's what won him the game. So this was game number 3. Donrigu walks away with the complete win. Congratulations to you. That was like fanfare. Except I guess fanfare is like trumpets. Anyways, now that I made a complete fool of myself, my name is Koopzilla. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. I come out with videos every once in a while, probably like once a week. I would want to come out with more, but it just doesn't happen. So I'll be realistic with you. I come out with about once a week. And if you like them, subscribe. I do the StarCraft 2 Gladiators, and I come up with those whenever. But anyways, I'm Koopzilla. I'm rambling. Signing off. GG. I love ya.